my God, it's so good to see everybody. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to get a vibe check, energy check-in for right now. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to do some cards, some charms, and just see what happens. I have a destroyer and a pioneer. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. A pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Maybe you're pioneering a new path and destroying all the obstacles in your way, right? This is something new. It's like your passion is completely just exploding, right? I love that. I just did a little check-in on TikTok and we had the same thing. We're dealing with a femme fatale, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. So we could have that kind of energy around us right now. Or maybe that's the energy that you held at one point, right? Who knows? Okay, so hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We have somebody here who is an avenger in the shadow. So we have a resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Uh-oh. Yeah, sounds about right, to be honest with you. Sounds about right. All right, so I'm going to pull some energy. Let's just see what's around us. Today, as I was tidying up and shuffling and doing all the things, right, the Tower card kept coming out. I mean, literally every deck I pick up just to check the vibe, see what's in the energy, the Tower card. So there's a lot of changes going on. The energy leading up to this 8/8 Lionsgate portal, it is definitely a lot. So there is a lot of change happening. We could have a father figure, somebody who you know, talent for creating, supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit, you know? So maybe we're dealing with a father figure or somebody of that nature. Okay, so yeah, we're already hitting it off good, guys. Exorcist in the shadow. This is somebody who facing fear of facing their own demons. Okay, unfortunate, but it's here. Hi, welcome you guys. Don't forget to say hi. Let me know where you guys are from. So we have Exorcist. This is somebody who is afraid to face their own demons. We have a companion and we have a hedonist. All right, so what do we have here? Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates beauty in yourself. That's a beautiful energy. All right, let's get one more. A mother figure in the reverse. So this is a mother in the shadow side. Somebody who is smothering or abandoning, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Okay, so not the kind of mother that we all want to have, right? And it doesn't have to be a mother. It's just a feminine energy that is not very nurturing, right? Like I'm getting like that empress in reverse, right? Goddess in the dark. So this is somebody who exploitation of the female nature and form. Okay. Like I'm getting like damsel in distress, but like on the bad side. Hi. Then we also have a mediator. This is in the light attribute. Gifts for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Oh, hi. What are you guys doing? Yeah, listen. I have been so swamped at work this week because it's like the week before school starts. And I said to Hannah, I was like, I think I'm just going to pop on to YouTube and do a collective reading, have it recorded, and then it'll just post. Because I was like, I don't want to have to record it, mess with it, post it. Like, we're just going to use it. I do have the charms I'm about to pull, you guys. So we have somebody here. We have somebody who is afraid to face their own demons. We have an exorcist in the reverse, in the dark side, shadow, right? But we have a companion. This is somebody who is very loyal and unselfish. We have somebody who is celebrating the beauty in life. We have a mediator. So this is somebody who has respect for all sides. Somebody who sees fairness in both like personal and professional life. We have, I just heard disingenuous. That's what I just heard, disingenuous, female. This is somebody who is not nurturing. This is somebody who exploits. This would be somebody who would exploit their children, just people in general. And then you have a goddess in reverse. Again, a feminine. We got a crooked feminine amongst us. This is somebody who exploits. Again. So we have somebody who has a lot of demons. And then we have somebody who's exploiting. On the other side, you have somebody who sees all sides. Somebody who is very, they want fairness in everything, right? And then you also have somebody who's loyal, somebody who celebrates life. Bottom of the deck, we have a guide. Okay. I know, right? Like, can we ever get away from that? Probably not right now. The energy is thick. So you have a guide. This is somebody who represents the nature of the divine in life and yourself. So this could be somebody who is helping someone find the light within, somebody who is helping someone find their inner wisdom, you know, some kind of spiritual guide. Okay, let's pull some charms, you guys. Let's see what we can find. Thought I'd mix it up a little bit. We'll get some charms going early. Okay, yeah, so moon, there she is. We got a moon here. Oh my gosh, like, I want to tell you, like, as soon as I tapped in, there's a lot of anxiety. Okay, a lot of anxiety. Like, it is thick. So moon, I mean, this is emotion, right? This is a lot of, this is emotion. This is questions. You know, it could also be intuition. Okay. I think this is a bird. I think it's a bird. What is that? Like a peacock with its feathers down? So maybe this is like somebody who is disempowered. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's weird, right? Yeah, I would say protection. There's protection. Something's coming in very quickly. We have a plane here and you have a fish. I pulled those out together. So I don't know, abundance. Abundance may be coming to somebody very quickly. Let me grab a couple of these. Hold on. Here we go. Bless it. You would think I'd be more organized, but I'm not. How are you guys doing? How was your guys' day? I hope it was good. Welcome. Don't forget to let me know where you guys are from. So good to see everybody. Yeah, we have something to do with the house and the home, right? Fourth house, that is moon energy. So this can definitely, fourth house is also about that mother, that crooked mother, the mother who can't stand up, right? Oh yeah, that's right. How was happy hour? I hope it was good. Thank you guys so much for being here. So listen, we have this mother who can't stand up. Like, she's wobbly. She's totally crooked. This could be why we got that moon out in the fourth house. Bless that. Yeah, I had pizza with my mom and dad today. Aquarius energy, 11th house. So this could be a group. This could be friendship. Maybe this is somebody who used to be a friend of yours or is a friend of yours. We have Libra. So this is like partners. This is somebody needs to balance the scales. 7th house is about partnership, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see. What do they want to tell us? Okay, so we have communication. Somebody wants to communicate something about a transformation. But I will tell you too, that 8th house, honey, that's Scorpio. Okay, 3rd house, we have Gemini. There's some kind of communication. Is this a thought? Is this how you speak to yourself? Or is somebody coming in wanting to speak to you, right? This could be short trips. But with this 8th house, right? This is like transformation. This is like death to rebirth. It can also be the occult. Okay, we're just going to play it by ear. We're going to see where that's going. Somebody wants to communicate something about the 8th house. Let's see where it's going. Oh my God, look. We got somebody stepping into their north node. Okay, this is probably why you have abundance coming in quickly. Okay, I'm going to put that over here. So somebody is stepping into their destiny, into their fate, into their north node. Oh my God. I just saw 10-10. So endings, right? So somebody has been learning lessons. Somebody has been overcoming challenges. Somebody is on their soul purpose or about to be. They've learned a lot, but now you're stepping into your destiny, onto like your path to your destination. Like this is what you came to this world for. Okay, so bottom of the deck. Oh, yes, honey, it's your talents. Okay, so there is something here about your potential. Okay, you are like this bright, shining light. All right, and you are definitely, there's creativity, there's expression. You may be somebody who encourages or inspires people, helps people. You're beautiful. Oh my God. Listen, it's not been a good day. I got caught out in the rain today. This is what happened. But you have somebody who, your talents are being recognized. Okay, so I'm going with like, whoever this is, you know, earlier when I was shuffling, we had the pioneer come out. The pioneer is somebody who is paving the way for something. This may be you, right? You may be paving the way here with something that you're creating, something that you're communicating, something that you're expressing. All right, let's see where they want to go. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay, so we do have this communication, this 8th house. We've got somebody hasn't spoken something. Okay, somebody has not spoken something. If you guys haven't and you're not already, don't forget to like this live. Definitely leave some comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay? I totally appreciate that. All right, here we go. Let's talk about this. Somebody is so anxious. Like my shoulders are tight. Like what is going on out there? Somebody's paying attention to patterns. I don't know if this is you putting the patterns together. This is Spirit, God, the angels. They're talking to you through patterns, synchronicities, all of that kind of stuff. Welcome. Welcome from India. So good to see you. So you may be putting patterns or pieces together. You're definitely getting signs, symbols, and synchronicities, right? And maybe this is what's had you on your way to your north node. I love that. What do they want to tell us? Yeah, look, 4th house again. Okay, so this is house. This is home. This could be home life. This could be family. I am getting heavy ancestor vibes. Heavy ancestor vibes. Something about the past, okay? So I just saw the 10th house. So there's career coming in. Mercury again. So listen, there is some kind of communication that's coming towards you. Somebody may be planning something because I am looking, I'm looking at that Virgo, right? So Mercury is, hi, welcome. So good to see you. So we have Mercury and it's Virgo and Gemini. So communication and planning. Again, we have this. Somebody wants to talk about some kind of transformation. What could it be? What could it be? Yeah, look, somebody wants to balance somebody out. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? Okay, temperance. This is like earth angel energy, right? This is like maybe you're alchemizing things. You're turning something into pure magic, right? Because you're stepping into your north node, which is absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, you have divine intervention here. There is divine intervention. Don't pay attention to things that are not yours to pay attention to. Okay, so like, why worry about the monkeys if it's not even your circus? Okay, you're just here for the popcorn. So if there is something that's coming towards you, maybe this is this communication, right? If there's something coming towards you and it's kind of like drama filled, we may just want to step aside. You know, not your circus, not your monkeys. I'm just here for the popcorn kind of thing. I feel like there was something else that came out. No. Okay. Yeah, and it's temperance. I feel like you're being called to sit in the energy of peace. You're being called to sit in the energy of just calm, serenity, right? There is some drama that's coming in. Perhaps it's from this, you know, feminine energy that has a trouble facing their own demons. I do feel, especially with you, look at how beautiful your light is, right? Your light is glowing. Your light is illuminating someone's demons. And this could be what the drama is that's coming towards you. It could be a friendship circle. This could be a group. You definitely haven't spoken to this person in a while, but there's movement here. We have the Chariot. Okay, so let's see. Where do you want to go? What are we doing? What's happening? No. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. All right. So let's talk about this. Somebody's going to cook me. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Go hide. Oh, I'm already. No, it's okay. It's okay. All right. What do we have? Ooh. Okay, so we have adventure in the reverse. Somebody can't travel towards you. Okay, you know how we have that, we just had that Chariot. There's travel. That third house can be travel. Mercury can be travel. Someone can't travel towards you. Hi, Dawn, how are you? So somebody was expecting to take some kind of adventure, to maybe go on some kind of adventure, but they're being blocked. They can't come towards you. Someone cannot travel towards you. Let's talk about this. Because you're okay. So again, we have this person that has these demons, right? They can't face their own demons. They're dealing in the shadow. We have somebody who's very disingenuous. That's what they said earlier, whatever, you know. You are sitting in the energy of harmony. You're sitting in the energy of like self-acceptance and things like that. And so we do have divine intervention here. So if you have somebody that wants to travel towards you, right, with this adventure card, they're on the adventure of a lifetime, I'm sure. And they're getting in their car, right? They're like, oh, I'm going to go travel towards the collective. No, you're not, honey. Because the divine's here. Okay, so if somebody has like bad intentions, or if somebody's trying to meddle, because we do have not your circus, not your monkeys, right? Something's being blocked for them. This travel is being blocked, or whatever this is. Oh, honey, they got ideas. Now, I'm looking at this, right? So if they can't travel to you, are they doing things online? If they can't travel to you, are they carrying out some kind of idea online? That's my question. Oh, we got 44. Angel number 44. Why is my throat want to close? That's weird. Okay, so we have angel number 44. Why can't I think about that? I can't think about that. The goal is to ruin me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not here to judge anybody, so you know, take it or leave it. It's fine. But listen, we have there's a loss here. There's sorrow. 44. Why can I not think about that, right? Interesting. I love the people that come in to judge, you know. Those of us who are on a spiritual path, and those of us who are here to heal, we don't sit in the energy of judgment. I hope that all of you have the opportunity to step into some healing, right? Step into that forgiveness, step into that loving yourself, and stop looking at everybody else as demons and things, you know, because that's just crazy. But that's just me. That's just me, honey. You take whatever you need. We do have somebody who wants to come in. There could be advice here, or there's some kind of knowledge that they have, right? Some kind of knowledge. So we have 5s and 5s. We have 4s. 4s. That's that 4th house again. This is somebody that you may not have found balance with. This is reconciliation, but it's in reverse. So there is something here about some kind of agreement, maybe some kind of soul contract that was not able to, you were not able to come to a compromise. Funny, 33, this is about like forgiveness, right? Maybe somebody is worried that you're not going to be able to forgive them or come to some kind of agreement with them. There's been some, I'm telling you, there's something online. There is an online community, or there's something happening online. This introvert, it's privacy, it's separate, it's online community. 66, 12, could be spiritual, could be endings. It's Piscean energy. So let me look at this. There's definitely something going online because we have online community here. We have people on their phones in the dark. Sound like a copycat to me, kids. But you have something like somebody, they're following through on an idea online, right? They're really jazzed about it. They're, oh, thanks, girl. Yeah, just delete whatever you need to. I'm telling you, there's something happening in the dark online. This was their big idea, their big adventure maybe, but it's coming to an end, right? Thanks, girl. You can see I'm very worried about it too. I've been condemned a lot, so would not be the first time. But there's something about coaching. There's advice. Why do I feel like this is bad advice? Somebody didn't listen. They didn't listen to good advice, right? This is why they don't think there's going to be any kind of forgiveness. This is definitely someone from your past. Haters, haterade. Oh, listen. Speaking about haters, I have to be more active over here because I almost lost my account last night. On the talk, I almost lost my account last night. There's a lot of haters out there. They just hate your life. You don't have to hate on everybody else, right? But yeah, I almost lost it. I got a lot of strikes last night and I did nothing but give you some mantras and give you a pep talk. But yeah, it's getting real wild over there. Anywho, so we've got somebody from the past. This like I said, there could be a group. It could be a female. It could be a group. This could be somebody that you considered family because I am looking at the 4th house, right? Definitely something from the past. Somebody could be looking up your pictures. Somebody could be like, this is like somebody who wants a reunion, but is afraid you're not going to do it. You know, they're watching you be creative. They're watching you, but honey, this person was not prepared. Okay, so you know how this is how I feel now. It's you know, this is my opinion. Oh, hi, we have 33 people in here. That's beautiful. That's the number for forgiveness. I forgive all of you. All the haters. But listen, so we have somebody wasn't ready, and I feel like there was something done in the dark. This was some idea that somebody, hi, Cobb, hi. We have somebody who, something was done in the dark, and it was done, there's some kind of privacy issue, okay? So again, like I'm getting like heavy, like fake accounts, right? Or, you know, people trying to do malicious searches on somebody or, you know, something like that. The thing is like God, the universe, the divine, oneness of all, source, whatever you believe in, right? They're going to let things go for a certain amount of time, right? And I say this to people all the time. Like, I sometimes know, a lot of the time I know that there's some malicious intent behind things. And I allow things to go for a certain amount of time because I'm hoping that you're going to pick yourself back up and get back on the right track, right? Now, that's my downfall. Like, I've learned from this, and I can't look at people and say, oh my God, you're meant for more, and believe they're going to step into that path. I have to meet people where they are now, right? But I am saying, like, the divine does allow things to kind of come in, and to give people the opportunity to make right their wrongs. But when people refuse to stop, or when people become, you know, ideas become obsessions and obsessions become weird, you know, sometimes the divine does have to step in. And I feel like this is kind of the situation right now, because you're dealing with somebody who, you know, they're saying mediator, guide, you know, somebody who is helping people celebrate their beauty in life, celebrate light, you know, and, you know, there's a respect. But the problem is, and I am looking at this, right? So you have somebody in the middle here, and you've got two people with their backs to you. You're still holding their hand, right? So you're like, oh, okay. You know, you see these people, but there's somebody who has, there could be somebody who has ulterior motives, right? This could, like I said, this could be somebody or people that you felt were family, because we've gotten that family, that house of home. We've got fourth house out a couple of times. They could be, unfortunately, you know, talking really badly about you. You know, if magic isn't involved, this is using your words for bad. This is using your words to create negative effects for people, right? And again, if there could be other things, there could be a spiritual side to this, but this could also just be people using their words maliciously. And it was because, you know, to me, this isn't marriage. This is, they want you bound to something. And when I say bound to something, it's like they're painting a picture of you, okay? Whoever this is, they're painting a picture of you. This person is afraid of their own shadow, for God's sakes, okay? So there's insecurities here. But what they're trying to do is, when people say your name, like, this is what they think about you, kind of thing. Or they're trying to have you sit in an energy that really isn't yours, that's like negative, right? Yeah. I mean, robberies here. And so ultimately, when people are cursing or talking ill on you, about you, trying to bind things to you, it's taking things from you. Whether this is your energy, whether this is your personality, whether this is your north node, the path that you're meant to be on, right? There are people around you right now that are not there for the greatest and highest good. They have a goal, okay? They have a goal. But the thing is like, they're having a hard time finding evidence. They're having a hard time digging up dirt on you, because you're not here for that, right? It does say, it does. So the two cards there are three cards that came out, at the beginning, right? And they were all feminine energies. So yeah, I'm doing a collective right now, you guys. So take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? The energies that came out earlier was a feminine energy. And exactly. And that's the thing, is like, if you're sitting in this north node, okay, that means you found your path, you found your purpose, you found the reason why you're here on this earth, you know, and it looks like you're meant to guide, you're meant to bring light to many, you know. So I'm talking light worker, I'm talking healer, I'm talking like somebody who, even, this could even be like, healers can be like doctors, nurses, you know, somebody who puts their light out there to bring happiness, joy, beauty, to help people through, you know. And if you're on that path, you can expect that there's going to be weird energy, right? You can expect that. But like I said, the divine will allow certain things for X amount of time. After a while, you know, there is going to be some kind of something. Like I said too, I mean, earlier today, nothing but towers were coming out, and I was like, oh, set this in the energy, set this in the energy. I'm gonna have to do a reading. But I'm going to tell you, you're sitting in the energy of sweetheart. You know, you're sitting here, you have a heart, you have this compassion for others, you know, you have this pure intent, this unconditional love, and you really do, like, this live and learn. I feel like you're meant to teach people this. You're meant to teach people to find the light within. You're meant to teach all kinds of things, right? As this happens, like we said earlier with the goldfish in the plane, there is luck on your side. Okay, because you chose the right path. You chose not to have conflict. And you made this vow. You made this vow to spirit. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do this in this lifetime. This is what I'm going to do, right? But yeah, this has made somebody really angry. And again, it's showing family. So it doesn't have to be family. It can be people that you considered family. It can be family for some. But somebody's really angry. Somebody doesn't like that you're trying to bring light to the world. And that's because this person is sitting in shadow. This person refuses to look at themselves and heal. They refuse to put in the energy to better themselves, right? All right, let me get a sip of water here. All right, where do you want to go? Okay. So I'm going to use this and then we'll see where this goes. I'm not going to keep this really long, you guys, because I got to go to bed. I've got a really long day tomorrow. This has been such a whirlwind week. Like, and it's only Tuesday. It feels like crazy. Okay, so what they want to tell us about this situation. Yeah, listen. How many times are we going to get this family card out? I'm telling you, either this or there is a family up against you. And maybe they consider themselves family, right? I don't know. There's family here. Maybe people are after your family. I don't know what this is. We're going to look at it. It's something from the past. Hey, what is going on with somebody's got a warped family. But listen, you're sitting in the energy of peace, so let's stay there. I'm gonna put this with that north node, okay? We're gonna put that right over there. Okay, yeah, I'm telling you, oh my God, somebody's trying to change something. Look. Okay, anywho, we got social media. I'm telling you, something is happening on social media. Something is happening online, on their computer. Something's happening. So, soul contract change. You know what this looks like? Freaking destiny swapping. There's some weird shit going on. Somebody wants to change their soul contract. That's this person in the dark. Like, this person or this weird family, I don't know. Weird people, friends, groups, I don't know what they are. Somebody is interested in changing their contract. To me, this is like somebody who doesn't like the karma that they are receiving, you know? And the thing is, honey, no. Okay? This is why people are trying to get you into some kind of weird energy, because it delays you coming into your north node. Okay? When you sit in the energy of peace, you raise your vibration, you know, you're moving on. But if you were to revert back to old ways, before you were healed, all that kind of stuff, it delays the inevitable, right? Yes. Yes, honey. So somebody wants to change their soul contract. They don't like it. And why don't they like it? Because they chose the wrong path. Ah, what are they doing? Their manifestations aren't coming in. There's that signs and symbols, synchronicities. I'm telling you, you're getting signs. So you're the person on the north node, right? I mean, of course, that's who I'm talking to. I'm not going to be talking to these other ones. I mean, I am, but all right, cross watchers. But listen, you're getting signs, symbols, and synchronicities about what you need to do and how you need to move forward. Yes. Yes. Moving on. Yes. And it does. That's the universe's way, God's way of communicating with you. There could be a Leo involved. I got Leo here. It could be Leo, could be a Pisces. Pisces, again, this is like their imagination. This is like their like subconscious mind. The 5th house is about pleasure, romance, creativity. I feel like there's something major about the way you think. It's your mindset that people are really interested in, because you're sitting in this energy of peace, but yet there's all this BS going on around you. Yeah, it's something about your business. Something about your business. Hannah's busy. Sorry, girl. Yeah, but again, what did I say earlier? Somebody's obsessed. Somebody is literally obsessed because they can't get themselves out of this energy where their manifestations aren't coming in. What they're asking for is not coming in. Love, maybe love's not coming in. You know, like there's something here where these people, they're sitting in regret, but it's your mindset. You know, your freaking 4th house again. Yeah, this is either a family or a group of people that consider themselves family. This is something, this could also be a feminine energy, right? Fourth house could be like a mother figure, and we got that one out, honey. She was in the not upright, she was in the shadow. Where is she? There she is, mother. This is right here, right? Sorry, girl. Sorry to make you work so hard over here. This is somebody who is smothering, somebody who abandons their children, somebody who instills guilt on their own freaking children for becoming independent. Like, how weird. Oh, you know what I'm also getting with this? Hold on now. Oh, that hurts. Okay, confirmation for me. This this wobbly mother figure, right? This mother figure who can't stand up. This mother figure who keeps falling down into the darkness. This doesn't have to actually be a mom. What if she was like a work mom? What if she was like your boss, but she always called herself a mom? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever worked with people like that? Like, I'm getting, this could be somebody that had some kind of authority over you in a job, maybe. Well, that hurt though. Yeah, for some of you that could be this, right? It doesn't have to be a mother. This could be somebody who is like, oh, I'm the work mom, you know, kind of thing. You know, but something weird. Somebody who's older than you, somebody who they always were like, oh, they always acted like they were nurturing you, but they weren't. They were like, it's a weird energy. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't freaking like it. Where do you want to go? Okay, we'll go over here. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use intuitive Kev's Kibberish. Oh, yeah. So listen, this doesn't even want to go back in. So listen, there's somebody really unhappy. 45. Oh, that's the 9th house. So this is limiting beliefs. This could be legal. I'm just saying. Could be legal matters going on over here. Oh, shit. Somebody could think they were your soulmate. Oh, that's in the upright, though. Oh, my God. Listen. Now we got a soulmate all mixed in here. God dang. We'll pull out some love cards in a second. What's his soulmate doing out here? Well, you know what? Soulmates don't have to be love. They can be... This is what I'm saying. Could be a family, a soul family, like somebody you called family, because you can have a soulmate as a friend. Maybe you had somebody in your life that constantly called themselves like your soul sister or something, right? That could be it. Sorry. Listen, I find a lot of things amusing. They couldn't steal from you, okay? Because you moved on. You're like, you know what? Something feels weird. Something feels off. I'm out. I don't care if I have to hitchhike. I don't care if I have to walk. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm out of here. Something's off. Why are you wearing that mask? Why are you wearing that mask? What are you trying to take? I mean, honestly, what? To me, it looks like they're trying to affect your stability, you know, because we keep getting this home. And, you know, home to me is like that stability, that security, your needs, you know, all this kind of stuff. Like somebody was doing something to affect that, but you broke free. Shit, you got, what does that say? I don't know what that says. I thought it said freedom for a second. It wasn't. I don't know what that says. Anywho, I was like, freedom in 10 miles. I'll walk it. That sounds good. Oh, my God. All right, so you have a King of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Rich guy in the reverse. So either somebody... I'm going to say this is a business. This is somebody who wants to appear like they have money, but this is somebody who literally has nothing. This is somebody who's very superficial. So we finally got a masculine out here, you guys. So you got a masculine out here. This person's superficial. They're greedy. Greedy. I just heard greedy. So there could be money involved in some of this, whatever they were doing. But look at you, freaking divine. You little earth angel just doing your thing, you know? That's why they couldn't take from you. The divine's not going to let that happen. Oh, shit. Oh, man. These people are not ascending, and you're not even concerned. You're just like, oh, okay. Not my, not my circus. Not my monkeys. Sorry. Get back on track. Get back on track, honey. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Listen, because you can see. You see through the veil. They're spreading spreading false things about your work. They're trying to send you the spirit of lust. That's going back to them. It's a karmic masculine. They refuse to awaken. You're sitting here, Earth Angel. You got a twin flame coming in. Bless it. Bless it. Yes, but I will tell you this, whoever this is, this group, this person, the male, this female, they didn't listen to their intuition. They were warned before whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But they continued spreading false narratives. They're out of alignment. They did something illegal, okay? And a lot of them may even have these entity attachments. And honestly, that's exactly what this is. You know, if this is somebody who has this obsession, if this is somebody you used to work with, if this is somebody that you used to be friends with, if they're trying to paint you in a way that tears you down, right? Ruins your whatever business, or, you know, spreads false information about things. These people have entities attached to them. Look at it. And they don't look good either, right? They don't even look good. I mean, this is somebody who, what did I say the other day? It was something about, like, unfortunately, when people choose to go down a road and they continue and they continue and they continue, these entities that are attached to them, I mean, they just take over. And it's like the actual human themselves has just become a shell. And that's really sad, because you know what? Each one of us that are here have something very specific, you know? And it's like we have such specific things and we are meant to do something big. But somebody has decided not to face their demons. Somebody has decided not to heal. And it's now they're walking around with, you know, they're walking around because this person lost faith, you know. And that's the thing, you know. Usually I tell everybody, like, we've got to raise our vibration. We have to believe in you're also coming in as a divine femme, okay? But anywho, you've got to sit in the attitude of gratitude. We have to find a way to raise our vibration, otherwise we're going to be the ones walking around, you know, with these attachments. And that's not how you get into your North Node, honey. You addressed all of these that were attached to you. You addressed all of these. And now you're able to move beyond. But whoever this is, whatever this is, whether this is a work family, a past person, past friends, they refuse to step up. They refuse to step into the person they're meant to be. But you have moved. You've moved on, right? You've moved on. And it's really bothering somebody. You know, it is what it is, to be honest. You don't go back. These people have to make that conscious effort, that conscious choice to move into their path, their purpose, right? All right, so I'm gonna pull up those love cards and let's see what we get. I'm gonna pull it out because we hi healing. So we have you have soulmate out here, you have twin flame out here. So I'm just gonna pull out these love cards and see what we may be able to tap into here before we close it down. Let's bring some, I know you're into it. You're here for it. It's unfortunate, you know, all of this wildness, but it's happening, you know, and this is a message for whoever it needs to be. Stand in your power, stand in your light. You're stepping into your path and into your purpose. Whatever this communication is from whoever, you know, just realize there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. And as we were told, you know, the divine is stepping in, and you, if it's not your circus, not your monkeys, please don't get involved in the drama, because this is how they want to lure you back into your South Node, into your karmic loop, right? And that's not what you want for yourself. I mean, I'm hoping not. Oh my goodness. Let's get into some love here. What do they want to tell us? Okay, so there's a surprise coming. A gift. What? Somebody's heart's on fire for you. Okay, somebody's definitely gone through a major change. They're listening to their intuition. I love, it says, je t'aime d'amour, you know, and so you have somebody who could be a present, a gift, or a surprise. This is 43, so that's 7. This is a partnership. Somebody may have a great gift that's going to make you very happy. Okay, so let's see. Somebody is definitely listening to their intuition right now with that third eye. They're seeing things. Yeah. Wisdom, right? So you have somebody who is finally getting that divine wisdom. You know, this is somebody who temperance, calm, like they are now looking at, like, you know, things used to be an adventure. Things used to be all about excitement. But now this person is realizing, like, hey, you know what I really want? Peace, calm, right? Wisdom. So I do think they are, you know, getting that internal wisdom. They're ready to bloom. Like, this person's ready for growth. Whoever this one is. Much better energy. Oh, yeah. This is a union. So together we go further and twice as joyfully. Expect some kind of communication here. You have parrots. You have flowers. You have butterflies. This is 6. So 1, somebody's working on something. They could be working on their mental health. They could be working on healthier routines, right? So you have together we go further, twice as joyfully. Ooh, that looks good though. I like that energy. So you may get a surprise conversation. You may get surprise communication, but there's also a gift here. We'll dive into that. This is somebody who may have disappointed you in the past. There are secrets here. There's no room for secrets in love is what they're saying. Okay. So again, I can't show you everything, but here we go. Let me cover her up a little bit. This is somebody who feels like they betrayed you. This is somebody who realizes, you know, if they are meant to come in, this person has to come correctly. They're going to have to reveal the truth to you about maybe why they separated or what's gone on in their past. Like, if this is a new person for you, this will be somebody that, you know, wants to tell you all the nitty-gritty about their life, right? This is somebody who wants to communicate because they feel like it's imperative for growth. I'm looking at a snake on here. Like, they're shedding the old. They don't want to be that anymore, you know? Let's get one more. Oh no. Oh, it's that guy again. So this, now I'm not getting the same vibe off of this one, but to err is human and to forgive is divine. This person's coming in, they want to ask for forgiveness. They're trying to build a bridge with you. Okay, I got to cover him up a little bit. You can't see it, but there's a bridge behind here. You know, so this person, this is 5. They want change, you know, but this is somebody who definitely, they feel like they were, I just heard jokester. Like, they feel like they're in that, like, what is that? Like a dunce cap? What is that? What's that white? I don't even know. What is that? I'm looking at something. Anywho, they feel like a clown. This person feels like a clown for what happened, and they're really hoping that you will forgive them. They want to build this bridge. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Yes, that's it. I'm like, why are they showing? This person feels like that. Like, they feel like a complete fool for whatever it is that they did. And, you know, like I said, for some of you, you haven't met your person yet, but this could be something that they want to tell you, like, hey, maybe they were played by a fool. Like, maybe they played the fool in somebody else's life. I don't know, but there's secrets that they want to tell you, and they feel like it's going to lead to a lot of growth, right? Hi, Rita. Okay, so let me pull tarot in this. Yes? Where? Which one? This one. Okay. Let's see. I gotta move something. I don't know what they wanted to use tonight. I had no idea where this was gonna go. Okay. So you have a group that's been, maybe this is part of, oh yeah, good karma. We all want good karma, right? Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and definitely connect. I love to interact with you guys. So we have 5 of Swords. We have somebody who is in some kind of, yeah, it's definitely a group. You got Aquarius energy and 3 of Pentacles. So there's more than one person that feels like there's been something deceptive done, okay? So maybe this is part of what this person wants to tell you. Maybe they took part in something, right? That now they're like, oh my God, I don't want to invest in this anymore. 7 of Pentacles, right? That's why they could be bringing you a gift. Somebody doesn't want to invest in something anymore. So they could have been part of whatever that weird stuff was. Yeah, somebody's looking at a new beginning. Blessings to you, my friend. So good to see you. So, let's see. Let's talk about this present. What's this present? What's this surprise? Oh, honey. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. You want to know what the surprise is? Okay, this is not a physical gift, but if you're going to feel like it's a freaking gift, okay? They want to tell you, for a lot of you, I know you're waiting for your person to like get out of a relationship. They are completing something over here, and this could surprise you, right? This is like the shock of your life, like, oh my God. And it's because this person is planning, they're planning something. Now, this could be the planning of a surprise, and they're not going to tell us what it is because it's supposed to be a surprise. Oh, I'm going to pull a charm. Tell us what that surprise is. What is it? Ah, hearts. It's 2 little swans. It's your soulmate. All right, you're not going to really give me anything. Hold on. What is this? What is this? I don't know if that's a goat. Is that a goat? What is that? A goat? I don't know. I feel like they definitely see you as the greatest of all time. Wah, wah, cheesy. Yeah, look, they look at you as the star, right? You light up this person's world. Could be a ram. Yeah. Well, you know, that would be what? Taurus energy? So that's Aries. They want to take action. But anywho, so this present, this gift, the surprise is them leveling up, leaving behind karmic situations, right? And then them moving forward. I mean, it's hard to tell with all those horns though, right? It's hard to tell. This is them moving towards you. This could be them getting in the car, driving towards you. This is like movement. This is somebody who sees you as their destiny, right? They want to overcome these obstacles because they're on the same path as you. So if they've been up to no good, doing some weird shenanigans, right? This is somebody who wants to change their ways. Cancer energy, moon energy. Yes, honey, they look at you as the star. So they definitely watch you. Okay, you are shining super bright right now. Maybe for some of you, you do speak, you know, maybe you speak, maybe you sing, there's something that they're very attracted to something. So, and it could be your voice. It could be whatever words are coming out of your mouth, right? But they look at you as this inspiration, this hope, this healing, right? There's like this whole, they could be wishing for you right now, you know? They're highly focused on you and they want to work on this. So 8 of Pentacles, you know, this is somebody who may come in and tell you like, hey, I've been working on things. I've been working on myself. Maybe they went to, you know, counseling or something, but now they want to work towards the same goals that you do. They're on the same path. 53. All right, let's see. They're coming in, and whatever they have to say to you is the honest truth, okay? This person wants to be honest. This is also somebody who is in their head thinking about how they're going to do this. How are they going to bring this to light, you know, especially with that sun energy. But this is your soulmate. It's a soulmate for sure. This is a partnership. You listen to your intuition when this person comes forward, because we want their words to match their actions. We want their vibe to be equal to ours. You know, like we need to have this reciprocal vibration. Otherwise, you're going to go back through a karmic cycle again. And we don't want that, you know? Okay, so I am going to, okay, let's see. What is this? What is this gift, this prize, this, what is it? They're not going to tell us nothing. Listen, maybe it's a key to something, but you know what? They want to play their cards right with you. This is somebody who wants to take a chance. They want to take a risk. Something, keys on a string. Like this is somebody who felt like they strung you along in the past, right? Yeah. It is, you know, and that's it. You have to use your intuition, because especially if you're stepping into your north node, which means your path and your purpose, you better believe, if Carol was here, she would love it. I'm about to say bamboozled. There are entities that are sent towards you to keep you off your path and your purpose, you know, hence whatever that weird stuff was, right? People, places, things that are meant to throw you off track. So you have to be prepared that the universe, God, the angels, whatever you believe, right? They're going to send somebody, and you have to listen to your intuition. That's a lot of your challenge. That is a lot of your challenge, is to finally step into your own power where you can trust your intuition and know, yes, this is right. No, this isn't. We have to learn to trust our body. Your body feels a certain way when people don't have the best of intentions for you. We have to learn to trust it, right? We don't have to, because like I told you, I had the issue before where I saw people for their highest potential, but that's not who they were to me, you know? And rather than me look at you and be like, oh my God, you're meant to do amazing things, because I believe everybody's meant to do amazing things. They were choosing to come from a place of shadow. They were choosing to come from a place of darkness, and they had no intention of leaving that. So just because I see the best in you doesn't mean that it's best for me to stay, right? And that's why we have to listen to our intuition, so that if you are met with somebody else, you know in your knower that this is right or wrong. And you're going to know. And if you ever need confirmation, please ask your angels. Angels, help me. Send me a sign if this is the right person. Allow me to know, right? So you have to. You do. Yeah. Because some of them are not going to be on the right path. This is somebody who's just not ready. You know, sometimes you'll have people that are not ready. They're not on the right path. They're not ready to transform. Meanwhile, you have others, like, this is a different energy. This isn't that same one. You do have others that want progress, right? They want to move. They want to move into giving you what you need, you know? So we have the axe in reverse. So those of you who are in separation or have had silent treatment, you know, this could be coming to an end soon. Because, yeah, we got love call. Somebody wants to reach out. Somebody wants to send you a message. Somebody may want to let you know, like, they're thinking about you. I will say part of the reason why this person ended things or stopped coming around is they didn't feel enough, right? They just didn't feel enough. This person deals with insecurities, instabilities. This person has a fear of like intimacy. This can be somebody who, and it comes from their past, you know? So this, to me, like looking at this is very, and we got that Leo, I just stuck this on top of the 5th house. That's inner child work. Somebody has something that may have happened in childhood, which who doesn't have something that happened in their childhood, right? So you could have somebody that is now realizing some of the patterns that they have been, you know, patterns and cycles that keep repeating themselves. A lot of it stems from, you know what, I need to heal that. I really need to address that. And I hope that a lot of them, you know, start realizing that, yeah, those childhood wounds, we all do. You know, some of us choose to just Go for it head on, right? Yeah, this person did have a fear of abandonment. You know, they have a fear of just relationships in general. But they're coming out of the energy of like being selfish. This person does want to take time to heal, or maybe this is your energy, right? This could be this person, yeah, fear of intimacy, but this is coming to an end. Somebody does look at you as joy, happiness, and the one, right? All right, I'm going to get you just a couple messages from your person, and then I'll wrap this up. But you guys, if ever you need anything or want a personal, just email, okay? Let me know. We can set you up. Somebody's afraid, okay? This person's afraid you're not going to take them back. This person is avoiding these things because they don't want to disappoint you. They don't want you to see them before they come in whole, right? Yeah. Healing's the key. And I said this to somebody earlier was, you know, I can read the energy, you know, but we all have the free will. Things can change at any given moment. But the one thing that stays constant is your mindset. And that's the most important. You working on you working on your healing. And when it's ready, when you're ready, when your person is ready, that's when it happens. No sooner, you know? And once you can come into the realization that this is all in divine timing and it is for your greatest and highest good, all of a sudden that weight becomes more bearable because you know it's going to be perfect when it does happen. So it's a beautiful energy when you can get there. Yeah, oh my God, what did I just tell you? Inner child healing. This person is healing from their past. I love that they're recognizing this. And I think a lot of you have already started that. You know, you're working on it. You're awesome. I mean, honestly, thank you for being here. Yeah, this person they're stepping into that idea, like, I need to heal this because I keep repeating the same patterns over and over, right? So this is inner child work. Beautiful. I mean, that's what we want. We want these people to finally come to that realization, like, I need to do a little something, right? They're changing and they want to come in better, right? This is somebody who's working hard to change. You know, this is somebody who knows that they've been avoiding either this healing, changing this mindset, choosing healthier things. Like, they're realizing that, well, they're saying, like, your love has inspired them. You healing has inspired them to do this. They're ready. Your person's ready. You know, they're going to reach out with open arms. They're going to reach out because they're ready. They're ready to start again, you know? So they're saying, like, they will be back. They are coming back to you. They realize what was missing in their life, and it's you, right? So please know that your person is, one, longing to hold you. This is highly protected. And for those of you on a twin flame journey, your person is realizing, hey, I want that. I want the same things too. I want to be on that mission with you. I want to do that with you, you know? So this person is realizing, you know, together you guys can overcome a lot, you know, and they're on the same page. They're on the same path and they're accepting this. So, like, absolutely freaking beautiful, happening soon, coming to a hometown near you, like, freaking soon, right? I love that. I think it's beautiful energy. And just know, these divine partners, like I said, you're going to have distractions. You're going to have others that want to put a wrench in this because, you know, the darkness, those entities do not want you guys to come together because you're meant to raise the vibration, right? You're meant to raise the vibration. So there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of things that happen. It doesn't always seem right. It doesn't always seem fair, but know you're on the right path. Don't revert back. Continue in that high vibration. Keep moving forward, okay? I'm going to get you a couple affirmations, some little mantras, and I will call it good for tonight. But I'll be back soon. Okay, let's get you a couple mantras. What we want to know. Tell us what we want to know. I am the example of getting everything that I want. I love this. I breathe and the world rearranges itself to fulfill my desires. My energy is expensive and exclusive. This is like one of my favorites. This is you realizing your worth. This is you not settling anymore, right? Your energy is expensive and exclusive. The universe wants to spoil you constantly. And that's the energy that you need to sit in. We need to sit in the energy of knowing your energy is expensive and exclusive, and the universe wants to spoil you constantly. You know what? If you have obstacles, you have challenges, they're meant for us to learn. So be thankful for them too. You know, if we can turn the obstacles and challenges into gratitude, this is exactly how you stay in the high vibration in order to bring in all of this other stuff, because it's your vibration that is pulling your person in. Okay, so keep doing that. Success is my natural state of being, and it is. You're here to do something. You're here to succeed. You didn't come here to fail. You didn't come here to just walk away from your mission. No, you came here to succeed. So I freaking love that for you, right? The universe intended me to live a life of riches. Wealth is my birthright, because you are breaking these generational curses. If life has been difficult, if things have been hard, you got a lot of darkness, you know, that's coming in to try and snuff out that light, but it's not going to be allowed. It's because you chose to come here to break generational patterns, to break generational curses. You are meant to have success. You are meant to be comfortable. You are meant to be rewarded for this. And this is why I think, too, we kept getting fourth house today. Fourth house has to do with your ancestors. Fourth house is your past, your family, your roots. You are clearing out karma from your ancestral line. That's friggin' huge, okay? Please keep pushing forward. And just know, on those bad days, you need to say, universe, show me how it gets better. And trust that they're coming in. Listen, these are from Wear Light, WHERE Light. So cute. I think they cost me like $25, you know, so inexpensive. But when you need a pick-me-up, I need you to say, universe, show me how it gets better, you know? So that way you know, like, hey, the universe, God, the angels, they got me. There's no need to wallow in self-pity and all of that kind of stuff. No, we just keep pushing forward because you've got something amazing coming towards you. I love this energy. So I'm going to call it good, you guys. I'm going to go to bed. I will be back soon. And if you guys need a personal, you know how to reach me. It's in the description. Thank you so much for hanging out. I absolutely love, this was a collective. Yeah. And it, sometimes I do have personals available. Tonight I just came on here on a whim. So just did a collective, but yeah, I usually will have a link where you can purchase, you know, your personal reads. But if you're interested in one, just email me. We can work something out. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.